What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tony from Black Thought, and I'm back at it again with another video. I cover a lot of Black history, I cover Black news, and today's video is going to be an update on the Ahmaud Arbery trial, well, the Ahmaud Arbery case, better said, since he's not the one on trial, which is going to be a theme of this video. So, that being said, let's get right into it. So, to start off, let me give you a quick recap of what happened, right? So, Ahmaud Arbery was murdered last year, February 23rd, 2020, while on a jog through a neighborhood. And 3 people were the murderers in this case, a father and son duo, the McMichaels, and a third person, Mr. Bryan. And what happens is that the McMichaels and Bryan, they basically hunt down Ahmaud Arbery and kill him with a shot to the stomach from a shotgun. They also kind of entrap him so that he cannot escape them. And one of the McMichaels, the son, I believe his name is Gregory McMichael, the son, although I could be mistaken, even used the N-word while standing over Ahmaud Arbery's dead body. I know. Very happy stuff, I guess. Well, anyways, the men then were arrested, but not right away. They were arrested on May 7th, almost full 3-4 months afterwards. And this is most likely due to the fact that the men were former law enforcement. And when they were arrested, they then received 9 charges. I have those charges right here. They got a malice murder, 4 counts of felony murder, 2 counts of aggravated assault, false imprisonment, and criminal intent to imprisonment. And then recently, and by recently I mean last month, because that's kind of how ever evolving this case is, they received 2 new federal charges. The 2 charges were hate crime charges, which is really important because the state of Georgia did not ascribe hate crime charges to the men, despite them being necessary. They got kidnapping charges, as well as brandishing a firearm during a crime. And those are all federal charges, which is good because even if the McMichaels and Mr. Bryan survived the state courts, which is very possible they might, we are in 2021, but, you know, let's not let the George Floyd thing and Chauvin go to our heads just yet, essentially is what I'm getting at. But even if they survive the state trial, they still would have a federal trial to contend with, which is good news because of, I guess, the woke image that the Biden federal government is trying to display. The defense also kind of wants to, and by the defense I mean the McMichaels and Mr. Bryan, they also want to essentially bring in Ahmaud Arbery's past interaction with law enforcement. Ahmaud Arbery has a checkered past with law enforcement. They've had many a run-in, not all of them good, needless to say. However, that's not important because on February 23rd, 2020, Ahmaud Arbery was doing nothing wrong. He was not committing any crime, and even if he was committing a crime, those men who are regular people and not law enforcement had no right to take his life. And so it's not that he's not the one on trial is what I'm getting at. Ahmaud Arbery is not the person on trial. So to bring in his entire past with law enforcement seems kind of, excuse my French, back-asswards. And even the mother of Ahmaud says this. She goes on to say that on February 23rd, Ahmaud did nothing wrong. And she's right. All that being said, Ahmaud's case, well, the trial for the McMichaels and Mr. Bryan is scheduled to have jury selection in this October, and hopefully we'll have the actual trial happen this October as well, so that we have a verdict by the end of the year. Hopefully, what's going to happen is we'll hear another guilty, guilty, guilty. Thank you, guys.